Hey guys, Jason here with a word to the wise. Sorry about that. Man, I didn't realize the sound was not on. I was running around like mad. Basically, one of the things that I was very excited about that I had to share was hearing from OPP, On Point Preparedness. Very similar to the Naughty by Nature song from back in the 90s. On Point Preparedness, though, put a post up about 3 weeks ago saying that he was working through some things. I was fearing something had happened to his family. I was very concerned and thinking, like, I can't even imagine. But at the end of it all, he says that he's working through some things. I can totally understand. It must be something in the air, of course. I myself feel the same way, that I just can't post. I feel like I need to get the burr out of my own eye before I can sit here and try to speak the gospel clearly. And I'm not a prophet. I'm not a scholar. I'm just a lover of Christ, and I love to share it. Secondly, a part of that video was just the environment of the world, basically, at the moment. I had a video taken down, and I'm pretty sure it was just me talking about, kind of off the cuff like this, and I believe it was talking about kind of like the elections. And I was trying to say, well, just imagine how the world would react if Trump lost. First and foremost, I don't feel he's going to win, because I think it's just part of the shake-up still. Let me close my windows for a second. Secondly, I think that it's just, I don't think, well, if the beast is going to rise out of the sea and people are going to be willing to allow him to do what he does in what is described in Revelations, in a tribulation, I don't think that we've hit that rock bottom yet, where the world would need to be to allow and demand some sort of a savior. And it makes me think of the